The United Auto Workers, or UAW strike, has just shut down a massive portion of the American auto industry, completely obliterating any notion that labor unions have lost their power. This strike isn't just a skirmish, it's a full-blown war between workers and corporate giants with billions of dollars and the livelihoods of countless families at stake. As the strike enters its third week, tensions are at an all-time high, and the ripple effects are being felt across the entire country. To understand the gravity of this situation, we need to look at what led to this insane showdown. The UAW, representing nearly 400,000 workers, has been locked in negotiations with some of the biggest names in the auto industry: Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis. The union's demands include better wages, more job security, and improved working conditions. But the automakers are pushing back, claiming that these demands are unrealistic and could crush their profitability in an already competitive market. This strike comes at a time when woke culture is heavily influencing corporate policies. Many companies, including those in the auto industry, have been pressured to adopt more progressive stances on social issues. The UAW has been quick to leverage this shift, arguing that corporations should not only focus on social justice externally but also practice it internally by treating their workers fairly. But are the companies losing it, or is this just another example of the unions taking advantage of the current political climate to push their own agenda? As the strike continues, production lines have been crushed and the impact on the economy is starting to show. Auto production has slowed to a crawl, and the effects are rippling through the supply chain, affecting everything from parts suppliers to dealerships. The UAW strategy is clear. They're aiming to obliterate the old norms of labor negotiations and force the automakers to the bargaining table with stronger demands than ever before. This isn't just about wages and benefits anymore, it's about redefining the relationship between labor and management in a way that could have lasting implications for industries far beyond the auto sector. And with the entire nation watching, both sides are under immense pressure not to back down. The media coverage of the strike has been relentless, with both sides taking their cases to the public. On live TV, union leaders have shut down any attempts to paint the strike as unreasonable, insisting that the workers are simply fighting for what they deserve. On the other side, corporate spokespeople have been trying to humiliate the union by framing their demands as unrealistic and out of touch with economic realities. The back and forth has turned into a media circus, with each side trying to obliterate the other's narrative. The economic stakes are insane. The auto industry is a cornerstone of the American economy, and a prolonged strike could have devastating consequences. Already, analysts are warning that the longer this strike goes on, the more likely it is that we'll see widespread layoffs, not just in the auto sector but in related industries as well. The automakers are feeling the heat, but they're also betting that they can wait out the union and force them to back down. The question is, will they succeed, or will the union crush their resistance and force them to capitulate? What's happening in the auto industry is a microcosm of a larger battle playing out across the American economy. As woke culture continues to influence corporate policies, labor unions are finding new ways to assert their power. But there's a growing sense that this could all backfire. If the unions push too hard, they risk losing it. And if the corporations resist too much, they could end up crushed by a wave of public support for the workers. As the strike drags on, it's becoming clear that this isn't just about the auto industry. It's about the future of labor in America. Will the unions succeed in obliterating the old norms and establishing a new standard for labor relations? Or will the corporations humiliate them and reassert their dominance? The outcome of this battle could shape the American economy for years to come. As we wait to see how this insane showdown will end, one thing is clear. The UAW strike has shut down any pretense of business as usual in the auto industry. The stakes are higher than ever and the pressure is mounting. Will the unions come out on top, or will they be crushed under the weight of their own demands? The entire nation is watching, and the outcome could be a game changer. What do you think? Is this strike the right move, or have the unions lost it? Will the corporations be able to withstand the pressure, or are they on the verge of being obliterated? Share your thoughts in the comments below.